By the way, I want to thank you for your podcast and the one with President Trump.
Oh, you're welcome.
I thought that was great. And I made the mistake of complimenting you on that page. I said, I really enjoyed the podcast between you and President Trump. Jesus Christ. 8,000 people coming at me. I'm stopping to follow you. You're a nasty person. I hate you.
This is on your page?
On my page.
Yeah, you got to stop reading the comments.
I know. A great man once told me that. The problem is I don't take advice and I don't give advice. But I'm trying, Joe.
I don't give a whole lot of advice. I guess I do sometimes, but only with really important stuff. Like, that's an important one.
Yeah,
you can't fix those, and they will affect the way you think.
Yeah.
They affect the way people behave.
Yep.
They affect your freedom of expression to freely express yourself.
I think it had a great impact on the election.
I think it had an impact.
Because it showed Mr. Trump as a regular guy.
As a human.
Yeah. It humanized him.
Yeah, well, he also was right about a lot of shit.
Yep.
The fact that he called the problem with the LA fires months before they happened was literally saying what they needed to do, what they're doing wrong, and then, boom, 2 times the size of Manhattan is gone.
Yep.
It's so crazy when you see it live, or excuse me, from above, like on video, when they do the drone sweeps over it. Fucking, like a bomb went off, like a fucking nuclear bomb hit that part of the state. It's nuts.
Well, maybe they can rebuild it after they rebuild Hawaii and North Carolina and take care of some of those guys.
They're still working on shit that's blown over in Florida, right?
Yep. We saw a lot of it in Georgia when we went through.
Yeah. I mean, you're always going to have a certain amount of hurricane damage, but if we don't take care of that first, and instead we spend $200 million on transgender animal studies, like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, why aren't we allocating money to the most important things we have, which is people and their safety and their homes and to be able to rebuild? The fact that they get a $770 check and that's it, that's all those people in Maui got, that's just to let you know, like, this is a fucking rigged game. So even if you're not happy with what Elon Musk is doing and he has access that he shouldn't have and all this different stuff, you got to rip the Band-Aid off, kids. This country is trillions of dollars, $36 trillion in debt, and a lot of the stuff that's listed on USAID, all this stuff that's coming out, all these different things that they paid for, they're so frivolous and so fucking insane. It wouldn't be too crazy. It wouldn't be as crazy if we were at A, $36 trillion in debt, and B, not taking care of people in Maui, North Carolina. But the fact that those things exist, that those 3 things exist, and then people are still, they don't want to say that he's right. They're so locked into this idea. Like, if a Democrat had found all that, if Joe Biden had went in and found corruption that was in the halls of our government and tried to weed it out and said there's corruption in these NGOs, there's corruption in these not-for-profits, there's a lot of corruption and influence, and we're going to weed this out because we want a fair country, the fucking place would be cheering him. This would be like some shit JFK would do in '62. Yep. Everybody would be cheering him. Yes, this is what we need, a real president who's really going to come in and fix these things. But because Trump's doing it and the way he does things, it's just like he's a fuck. Did you see in the Air Force One, they announced that this is the first time a president is ever flying over the Gulf of America, the newly named Gulf of America.
That was classic. I mean, he doesn't miss a beat.
It's funny. It's funny. Like, I hope that the good stuff from USAID can be picked back up. I hope that there's some stuff that can be reinstated, because I think there's genuine good that a lot of these nonprofit organizations and NGOs, a lot of people are genuinely good people that are doing good work, and it'd be good for us as a civilization to sponsor some of that. But you got to know, like, what's fraud, and how much of it is horse shit, and how much of it can you track? There's this guy, Ian Carroll. Did you see Ian's video about it? He was saying that somewhere in the neighborhood of like 90% of this stuff that they're paying for doesn't even make it to where it's supposed to be going. And that it could just a lot of it could just be fraud.
Yep.
Did you see that video, Jamie?
No, but he makes a lot of cool videos. I've seen the videos he's gotten things wrong, though.
I know. That's what makes it fun. Yeah. That's why I like people like him. Him and Candace Owens. They're my favorite go-tos when I want to know who the fucking lizard people are.
Well, the money we send to Ukraine, and they can't find $100 billion of it.
They're only missing $100 billion, John.
It's only
not
$100 billion.
a lot of money.
No, it's not.
$100 billion for all those fine weapons. I don't even know what happened. Like, how'd the money get distributed? Like, where'd it go? How are you missing so much?
I figure a lot of it never got out of America.
But this is the thing about human beings. If you just don't ever have them be accountable, they won't be. They won't be.